All right. Earlier, I said I'm going to be talking about the current gen gameplay, about the game. So we're going to get this started. So automatically, you see first, it says highlight features, crew. So crew is a new thing in the game. What we learned about crew yesterday was that NBA 2K14 will have crew possibly on blacktop, 3v3 or 5-on-5. So it's not going to be the same experience as NBA 2K11, which a lot of people might find as a problem because NBA 2K11 had the courts and the jerseys and the signals and the logos and, it really helped. So, you see all the other features we learned about, Euro, League. But one feature I want to talk about, dynamic living rosters. Now, these rosters, we remember, right? These rosters are living and they're updating just like what Live said. They're going to be updating daily to match hot streaks and cold streaks going on in the real NBA. So LeBron might have a good game behind the arc and his three might go up. And then KD might have a horrible game behind the arc and his three might go down. So it's realistic. And the next thing is King James soundtrack. That's all right. I like Kanye West, all the lights, Fly Union on there. My team is back. I like playing my team. Hopefully they add some new updates. So now we're here in the key gameplay features, and we're going to talk about the big things here. We're going to talk about Pro Stick. Now, Pro Stick is, something that, I didn't read up on, but I'm going to read up on it right now. And, last year in 2K13, we had to learn a whole new control system, with the left stick being the movement of the player and then the right stick being your dribbling. So you could cross over and move your body one way and cross the ball to a whole nother direction to beat your defender. This was the correct idea. I liked it. But now they're talking about something called Pro Stick. Now, what is Pro Stick? I'm going to read it right now. Throw down show-stopping moves, pull off intricate shots, and toss flashing no-look passes with deadly accuracy with Pro Stick control. Easily the most initiative-backed controls ever implemented. So now, we might have to learn a new control system to play this game, and I'm not so quite sure about this because, the control system, I hate when they continuously change the control system. So we're going to see if the Pro Stick thing sticks or if it doesn't stick. Then we have the 2K Smart Play button. That was smart because 10 seconds left, you can click this button to get your teammates to run this smarter play. Then we have another key feature, which is improved player motion system. And I really want to look into depth for this. It talks about all new motion system. Player movement is much smoother on both ends of the court. You know how players slide and they move and there's a bunch of things going on and, there's a bunch of different crappy things going on during this thing and during the game, and you're just like, how can I stop this? Come sliding and bumping into defenders, So, hopefully, that will get fixed. And another thing is the leading layup animation. The leading layup animation was probably, the most heard animation in this game because, QJB, iPod King Card 24, Chris Smooth, these niggas will always talk about the leading layup animation, how it really just didn't work with the game. You be dunking, somebody could slide in and cause the leaning lane animation. You might be going for a layup, ball up a lane, defender slides in at the last second, you go into a leaning layup and miss it. It was a very unfavorable animation that we didn't like in that game. And you know what? Hopefully they took it out this year. And then we see the depth of the content, that's normal stuff right there. It talks about, 3,000 new animations and more crowd arena stuff. Hopefully if there's 10 seconds left on the clock in the game, you hit a shot, the whole crowd rises. I want a better crowd atmosphere in this game. So now we're going to go into general gameplay improvements. It talks about Central Skills. I like the fact that Central Skills because it really went into depth about how, each player was, different. Like LeBron was a finisher, KD was a shooter, Melo was a scorer, it really went to that. And then now we have a playbook and play system enhancement here. So now it's going to talk about, maybe the Spurs have a playbook, that runs their system through, Tony. So now you have, when you go against the Spurs in my career, you might see, hey, Tony's the set of this offense, so we got to stop him. Or you might go against the Heat and learn that, LeBron is the offensive juggernaut going for this team. So, you got to stop him. And, there's different things, hopefully, that they're going to be in the game. So then now it says more more signature styles right there. More signature styles, new jump shots, dunk and layup packages, dribble moves, free throws, game intros, get back, celebrations and more. So, there's a much more things that they do so you can do after the game and stuff. I hope they really had. So now we're going to talk about the offensive shot control improvements. Now it says, here's my highlighter right here. It talks about shot upgrades right here. Shot system upgrades. Now it says more realistic footwork on jump shots. Now hopefully this means that, when you're taking a fader, you're not really sliding, you're actually taking the fader. So, hopefully we see that more in NBA 2K14. They say improve shot selection. So, the computer's going to be smarter. Dribble advancements, they added more dribbling. So, you're going to be able to better, move the ball, hopefully, and have more one-to-one right there. One-to-one control against you, your defender, and the ball. So, and then you can pass more. Right? You learn 2K13, passes will get picked off because the right pass wouldn't be thrown at the right time. This year, it's hopefully fixed. You can throw right passes, behind the back passes, no look passes, that were really good. That will get through the defenders. And now here's the biggest thing right here. I'm going to highlight it because we're going to spend some real time on this one. It's defensive improvements. Now, I'm going to just talk about this for a sec. In 2K13, you realize that 2K13, you realize that there's nothing you can do as an on-ball defender. You might as well just let the computer play because 2K13, I only have one word to say for on-ball defense, which is sliding. And this sliding was just so horrible. Defenders could cross one way and you would slide the other way. You just couldn't have that foot planting effect. So now, hopefully it fixed foot planting. You can really lock up on ball and play good defense because that's what I want to see. Because defense is also about basketball. Defense is also in basketball and, it's a big part of basketball and you can win off of playing good defense. So now this is the biggest system ever right here. A learning AI. So, for all the cheesers on Quick Match who love transition threes and taking threes to LeBron, taking threes to Ray Allen, this will not happen anymore. It says test your skills even further with a new defensive AI that sees where the offense is being successful and adjusts strategy to take those advantages away. So you're going to have an AI that knows that, hey, LeBron's scoring 30 points or 15 points. He's attacking the rim. Force them to take jumpers. You'll realize the game is done to do that more, and that's really going to help make the game more realistic because that's how defenses work in real life. They adjust to things. And, of course, I don't really have to talk about the block improvements. We do have to talk about the all-new ball denial, so you can no more getting stuck. This is the big thing right here. I'm going to zoom in for y'all right here. I'm going to zoom in. Sorry. I'm going to zoom in. It says no more getting stuck during off-ball bumps. So, when you're trying to get off screen stuff, you get bumped by defenders. This is not going to happen no more. So, you're going to really feel the movement and the quick cuts to beat your offensive player to its spot. Another one is the enhanced dribbler versus on-ball defender contact. Now, this was a big deal because if you watch on NBA 2K13, you realize that, there was a force field between you and the offensive player, and you really couldn't control him. So now it says you can initiate steals, hard bumps, charges out of defensive rides, and you can really lock down the player. And there's more defensive commands. You can contest shots, contest passes, and deny on-ball pressuring. So, it's really a big list of features going on right here. And I really like it. I feel like it's a really good improvement to NBA 2K14. And we might be seeing some new stuff. Because someone tweet for Ronnie 2K that he's going to be telling us some more stuff about this gameplay. But, don't worry. I'm going to have you guys updated with everything. Every time I find new news, I'll be the first one up with it. I'll be telling you guys what the deal is. And, hopefully this game is what we all want this year because they learned about Cruz and they actually listened this year. So, hopefully they listen about this. So that's all I got to say about on this topic. Great iPod King 24 is out and I'll be catching you on the next video. Peace.